On today's episode of Grass Growers, Wayne and Regan take us on a tour around the Pure Grass Farms Harvest Headquarters. Grass growing has been around in these parts for tens of years. Still unknown by the authorities, grass growing is becoming increasingly popular with the public. With the help of the community, Pure Grass Farms has become the town's largest source of income, generating hundreds. It's grass growing time. Yeehaw!
So, we've just been back from the harvest and come and have a look here. So, we've got the hoe here. She does her job. Yeah, so, we've got a few grass. So from here, so it just comes over here. Yeah, so you pop it out of there, yeah. Come over, and here's the, here we have, yeah. So this has been on for a while, and this is almost done. You can see it's quite dry. It's been on there probably
3 weeks maybe, you reckon?
yeah, probably about that.
3 weeks.
Yeah, so this is halfway. So first it goes there, and then we pop it in the middle. This has been here for about a week. This one's been just a couple of days. So this one's 3 weeks, and this is yeah, it's almost ready. So then from there we
From
explain
there,
that.
From there we come over to the wrapping station. So from here, it's my job to get the joint paper here, like so. From this point, the grass will have this sort of consistency. What you do is you just wrap it up here. There we are. Then you just snap off any excess that you have, like that. So yeah, it takes about 3 weeks for the grass to get to about like that. We just buy the special shipment of paper. We get it from the Philippines. That is quality. That is quality. Yeah, that is probably about the best sort of like mainstream grass we grow. This crop in particular is quite tasty this year, I have to say. Gives you a good kick. But,
Hey, Regan, what's the best station?
probably the edge. It works best out here. But as you can see here, we've got our trophy here. The best grass growers in the Toto region for the past, how many years has it been now?
Oh, bloody long time. Probably since we started our own business set up here. So how long is that? Probably
50 years ago. 50 years ago.
yeah. So this one here has been going for probably quite like 80 years.
80 years.
Yeah. We've only taken it over. How long ago was it?
Well, here's old grandmama's book of
Yeah.
of all the stuff that she, from her days of starting
Sort of just the
up the farm.
sort of like the Grass Growers Bible, you could say. But in here it'll say, yeah, we took it over 12 years ago. Yeah. So we've been here together for 12 years.
12 years.
But the cuts from 50 years ago, you know. So it's bloody good, really. Yeah, but so we've got some some of the grass here is on the final hang, which it sits here for a day on this rack, just sort of collecting all the smoke and things. It's for our extra smoky type, and from here it comes over to the station, the packing station again, and yeah.
And we'll roll this one here up and give it a try, shall we?
Yeah.
See how the stuff here's going.
It's bloody good, really.
Whilst I do that, do you want to take him over to the organic
Yeah.
crop?
So, how long have you been working in the grass growing business, and how'd you start?
Well, I've been working here for, I think about 4 years now. Yeah, old Wayne picked me up. fresh out of school actually. I dropped out when I was 15. Yeah, I was sitting there in school and I wasn't getting anything. I thought, well, why be at school when I could be earning some money? So I sort of put my name out there. Wayne had his name out there looking for work, and we sort of met in the middle. Yeah.
We're the finest of the fine, creme de la creme, as you might say. Here, it's kept under this to keep nice and dry. You know, good growing conditions for the grass. So we water that probably how long? Three times a day.
Yeah, it really depends on the weather.
Yeah, it depends on the weather, and it's sort of it's a hybrid growing technique. It's a mix between hydroponic and natural. So, you know, we get the lights in there for the hydroponic side, and it's in the ground outside for the natural side. So it's a bit of a hybrid type, and it works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. But from there we come over same sort
That
of,
has lit up a treat, actually.
yes, same sort of you know, drying out process except we do it with this. We haven't got this running at the moment because it's well, we haven't harvested any of that yet. It takes a while, but just you set that up on the old grass there, or on the gravel, wherever you want. Stake fire up here and put your grate on the top, and it's the same process as over there, really, isn't it?
Yeah. We got some of the some organic grass here, and this ready to go into the hopper once we light it up.
Yeah.
And
Like to give it a natural dry first, sort of get some of the you know, some of the morning dew out of it. But from there it goes to these, and these are quite expensive. They're quite rare in these parts. Instead of the paper, we use this, and this is for our organic thing, organic joint. It works really well. The customers really love it. You know, it goes off the shelves, but it's quite expensive. So you have to be the right buyer to buy that. But I have to say, it's pretty bloody good.
And when you do smoke it, you just really have to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. So, yep.
And there's a few ways people do it. Like I like to do the whole thing and go, really, but some people aren't like that. They sort of like last. Could take you know, a few sittings, like every day in a week, I suppose, and you'd be finished then. Just sort of depends on what you're doing, really. But yeah, so pretty bloody good, really.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the setup, I have to say.
That's pretty much the setup, really. Yeah, and when we're not here, this is the main house, but sometimes we go travelling to see other people, other grass growers, or bloody
Customers.
customers. Yeah, some drop-offs and shit.
Got delivery service with the lawnmower there also doubles up as a courier.
Yeah, but long distances we provide a delivery service which costs a little extra, but we have the delivery bikes here, and if we just open up the back here, you can see there's some room there. That's full of storage at the moment, but
Yeah,
you can
just to hide it as well, just in case we get pulled over.
yeah, there's good space there. You can fit your yeah, that's the high speed courier though. It takes a bit of money for that.
What's your record of how many joints you can fit in there?
Oh, I think it was almost 1,000. It was
yeah.
it was pretty close. I think it was like 973 or something like that.
It was very
Oh, it was close. It was bloody close. But
it was jam-packed.
and yeah, how much in here? This one's slightly bigger, isn't it?
Yeah. I think we just got about just over 1,100. I think been in there.
Yeah. What do you enjoy about your work?
I just enjoy the friendly atmosphere. Also, the pay. Payday's always good. And yeah, and the labour, of course, isn't too hard either. So it's a win-win situation.
Do you think that you'll carry on in this business for the rest of your life?
I'm planning for when old Paul Wayne finally realises it's time to give it up as it is. Yeah, I'll be there to fill in.
Yeah, we like to have a bit of a light up when we're doing these. It helps with the math. got set up here, it's pretty quite good really. Right, so you can just use that if you want. That's what they're there for. They're always on. So we've got the computer here. It's yeah, it's pretty good. We use that for accounting, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Or also down the hallway is if you'd like to follow me. This is where normally our customers will front up and we'll deal straight from there. Yeah, that cuts out our delivery process there. So yeah, that's the there's the main door for where we will give the weed to you. Well, not the weed, the grass to you.
Yeah, we don't deal with weeds. We use organic weed killer. If you come out to the garage.
So Wayne, tell us how you got into the grass growing business.
Well, it's sort of a family business, really. It's yeah, gone down through the generations, really. Started off 70 years ago with my great grandma. She started off and she started the Bible, and that's when this business started up. This on this location here. So that's sort of there, and then it's just passed down through the generations, and I've just sort of become the new member. Took it over 12 years ago. So yeah, we don't want to deal with weeds. We want the finest quality we can get. Obviously, there's different grades. Like there's the common, and then there's the hybrid type one. But what we use is this here. It's pretty good. It's in a roundup case, but it's actually our special blend. So it's quite good. Mix it up. Yeah. And we've got the sprayer, which is getting fixed at the moment, so we don't have it with us. But when we don't have the sprayer, we just sort of we just get the bottle and spray it out. It's pretty bloody good, really. Yeah. So yeah, this is a good mix, and it doesn't kill the grass. It just kills the weeds. So we don't deal with the weed side of things. Yeah, you can't really see it today at the moment because it's night time, but during the day we have the paddocks. There's a paddock there, paddock up the back. The back paddock isn't as good quality. These are the top three sort of quality ones, and then there's one over that side of the house which is it's about the same quality as the back one, just sort of average quality.
Yeah, but the good thing about the back one just out there is it's really fast drying grass. So normally in the winter periods when we don't get when we get too much rain and we don't have enough time for the drying process, we harvest from there.
Yeah, it's quite good. There's a pond down there, so you never run out of water. Got our own water supply. So pretty good. And also, when we're not happy with a crop, or it's we need sort of but we don't have enough time to do the weed killing and that. Sometimes few years we've had a bad crop. Generally once a year you get one of the paddocks is like a bad crop, won't you? Yeah, and we have just a handful of sheep which sort of help out with that. So we don't have to. It's pretty much free, and then we get some mutton and some lamb, and it's quite good to make a grass rub. So we rub over the meat, and it's so good, isn't it?
It does,
and
about 20% extra flavour. Yeah.
And then also, what is great with that is it's not ours. We use our supply of grass to make, and we send it off and make the grass moonshine, which is I say moonshine, but it's kind of more of a wine.
Yeah.
It's a strong wine.
And it's just such delicate. I'm just starting to get a bit happy off this grass here. It's just such a delicacy in these areas. Like all the farmers know about it. They as you saw in the front door there, they all front up and get their own You know, like we send it to them, but then they give it to us, and we then supply it because of our delivery system.
Yeah. So yeah, we supply them the grass and they supply us with the wine.
Yeah.
It's sort of it's another case of really a hybrid really. It's a strong wine, sort of a spirit wine, type thing. Like it's about 50 to 60%, but technically it's kind of a wine, but it's quite strong. So it's bloody good really. So yeah, that's sort of this, and then also we the harvester here. Sometimes if we've got the really we've got lots of like a good year where you get lots of growth. We use the special feature of this harvester, which is this thing. It sort of acts a bit like a lawnmower, where it cuts it up, spits it out, and then we come along with and pick it up.
Especially with the wheelbarrows here, they normally come in a big help.
Yeah.
As you can see there, but that one's full of water because we haven't had to do that lately because we're just coming out of the bad period of the season.
Yeah.
So in about, what do you say, 2 weeks?
Yeah, probably 2 weeks.
2 weeks we'll be able to hoe into that.
Yeah. So, but like we've been doing today, sort of in the winter months, and yeah, just in the bad season, we so one of us will get up on there, have a drive, and we won't turn on that big harvest feature, but we'll just we got the hoe here. She does her job, doesn't she?
She sure does.
Yeah, it's hoe candy. And you just sort of, this is the general type of thing you do here. You just rest it on the ground there, and it comes along and it cuts up the grass quite nicely, and then we just do our next round and just come and pick it up. So you know, it's pretty good. But yeah, in the busy seasons when we use that, we use the wheelbarrows and that, we get some extra hands in, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do. Yeah.
Sort of the school kids and shit.
Yeah.
The ones, some good customers sort of get, you know, they get a deal on the grass.
It's really nice living in a place like here because there's good community spirit. So if you ever like need a hand, there's always helping hands out there, even if it is from the school.
And you know, they get
people keen to give a hand.
And you know, it's always you get your, you know, at lunchtime you get your smoko, you have your, it's quite good actually. Smoko fits quite well, really, doesn't it?
Guys, quite literally
having a smoke. And one great benefit of this grass, rather than weed, as in marijuana, is that you don't get the munchies from it. So we don't have to pay for food, and when the workers are here, they just give them a joint for the day, have probably a quarter at smoko, then a half at lunch, and then another quarter in the afternoon. So you know, and they never get hungry, and then the next day they'll probably go home to their mums and have a bloody big breakfast. But you know, so it's pretty good, really.
What's your favourite blend?
Oh Jesus, it has to be the hybrid. It's just bloody good. You know, it takes a long time to make, but in the end it's worth it. You know.
What's your favourite machinery to work out on the farm?
Oh, it used to be the dirt bike, but you know, I think those years are behind me. You know, you can't always be on that, not as fit as it used to be. So, you know, these days I quite like the harvester. It's pretty much the best one, I think.
And what do you think about the locals?
Oh, the locals are great. You know, they're supportive of the business. They pitch in. You know, school kids come out on the trips and that, or in the weekends come earn some extra cash. You know, it's a community business really, and it's just you know, it's bloody good, and everyone knows this is the place to come. So it's just great. So we got a deal coming today. So I'm going to get the stash now, because you don't want to be passing around when the customer's here. He'll, you know, get tired and shit. So we got some good service. But here, like I said before, here's the grate. There's the grate for the hybrid grass. But up here we have our stash. So today's dealings. So yeah, well tonight's dealings I should say. So yeah, we're all prepared, aren't we, mate? Yeah. Don't want any pissing around, do we? No. So yeah, we'll probably just sit back and
Sort of wait for them to arrive, really.
Yep.
Just sort of, you know, while I do wait for the customer, I do like to get, things prepared around here, but it's all good.
Oh yeah, but we haven't had it here, but there's been some stories in the sort of the more budget regions of the grass smoking area. You got to be careful, with who you're dealing to. They might be like a wee snitch. Go to the cops, or they could indeed be an undercover cop. So you always got to be careful, really, don't you?
You sure do.
Yeah, we almost had that, didn't we, once?
Well, one time, and let's just say he never saw the light of day again. Let's say.
Yeah.
The old double barrel shotgun at the back, behind the sheds there.
Yeah. Bloody good. So you got to be careful with that sort of thing. But yeah, before we, as we're doing the deal, we like to. Here's our little quality control.
So is that
It's been used. It's been from back in the good old days, isn't it? It's been here practically the whole time, really.
Yeah, so when the customer rocks up, that there is what we show them to show the quality of our.
Yeah, as you can see, it's been a bit worn out and that, but that's from 70 years of use. So it's done the time, really.
It really has, yeah.
Yeah. So we just wait for customer.
Yep.
Quite good. Let's go.
Yeah, Wayne, it's careful down the road again.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. There you go. Good to see you, mate. How long have you been going to these boys for?
Probably about 3-4 years now. Yeah, just got about long enough that I'd try them out, they got the best quality, so I just stick with them now.
So, what made you come here, and why did you choose this one as your favourite?
Actually, a mate told me about it. He came here and told me how quality the grass was. So I thought, oh well, worth a shot. Came here, tried it. It's just brilliant quality. They only give you the best. They don't cut you short at all. So yeah.
So why do you choose grass rather than other substances and things? Just why grass?
It just gives you more of a kick. It's not too pricey either. And of course, Regan and Wayne, they're good blokes, so definitely keep with them. Have tried the other stuff, it's just not really for me.
So have you tried a lot of it, or are you sort of a new company?
No. I've been at it for about at least 10 years now. But yeah, about 4 of that's been with Regan and Wayne, yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Regular today, is it? Yep. Here's the quality control, yeah. As usual. Good enough? Yeah. Well, good enough, it's a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, especially you like.
So so we're here, right? So that'll be just the usual point. Yeah. There you go, mate. Cheers. Good dealings, mate. Do you want a bit of a test? Just have a bit of a test. Yeah. There you go. It's it's the same stuff. It's good quality, really. It's a new batch, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just new to the season. We've just started, but you've had it. You've had it before. It's quite good, isn't it? Pretty solid. Yeah. All right. Yeah, bloody good.
until next time.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah. See you next time. Alright. Good, mate.
Yeah, it's a pretty good deal, I guess.
Have you got anything else to add, mate?
Yeah, you know, you pretty much covered it all. Yeah. So that's pretty much our setup. We are all self-contained as well. So we have our own water pond there. We have our meat sauce. We have a veggie garden up there. So we never have to go out really into the broader community for outside our grass growing. Because when you start doing that, then you start seeing grass farmers starting to really get caught by the authorities because they're trying to get their name out there.
Yeah. And sort of a lower quality in that.
Yeah.
It's just sort of brings the name down really.
Yeah.
So these are probably the ideal area, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the wind coming down from the hills and just dries the grass out.
It's bloody good.
It is bloody good.
And also all the trees and the birds, they just all add to the flavour.
Yeah.
Like you can really taste this area. Like you know when you have a smoke and you just know exactly where it's from.
See, like, I bet you he'll be able to taste what paddock comes from.
Oh, right.
This joint.
Oh,
Ready?
let's have a look. Oh, is it a bit of a mix? Is it?
Just slightly.
Yeah. I'd say probably left paddock there, or north paddock, but with a hint of back paddock.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because you can normally tell that because you can tell by like normally up the back paddock there, a lot of birds come down, so you can really taste like
And the pine
and the pine. You can really taste
comes through.
like the pine sediment and the birds sort of feet almost in the grass from that paddock, and then there's just really like rabbits and possums that normally run across there, and it's sort of
You get the
really
different
does,
flavours,
yeah.
and you get the nice smoky wood flavour from that corner up there because we've had a few bonfires in there, and it's sort of so it adds the smoky. It's just some years we get a big thing of wood and start a fire, and then you get a rare. It sort of cuts down halfway on your thing, but you get a really smoky flavour. So it's bloody good.
Yeah, so that is all the products. That is all the facilities that you've seen. So
Bloody good.